Hello once again. We're back with the Minehattan Project run through. So what did we do last time? I can't actually remember. Well, you'll notice that I built a roof since last time. I also built a ton of new machines. Oh yeah, I remember what we did. We built a few conveyor belts and things. And we also built the solar panel. So that's provided a fair amount of power. Look what happened. Flipping meteor landed right next to the base and killed me. So I dropped my backpack that was full of cool stuff. But yeah, I've reset my quarry. This is the 4th time I've reset it, and I've got some cool stuff from it. No diamonds though. But I think I've got plenty of diamonds. In fact, I could take out this gold and just go and chew it up. Why is there a torch in there? I'll take that as well. I'll take the iron, and oh god, I've got tons of copper. Tons of copper and tons of tin. Tons of everything, that's awesome. Lovely stuff. Oh, lots of aluminium as well, just what we want. I've been getting these nuggets, I don't know what that's all about. It's got a load of sulphur. I'll go and stick that in the new machine that I've made recently. Right, let's leave that to do its thing. Whee! Also I built a drill, which I'd rather not demonstrate because it'll probably destroy everything very quickly. I had built a chainsaw, but that was in the backpack that I've already said got destroyed in the meteor. Right, if I set a few of these things to go, I can demonstrate the new thing that I've built. Just hide the waypoint. I was building a pipe to it earlier. It is the energy manipulator, and anybody who played Old Techie will know exactly what this is. It's indeed a thing in which you place an object, such as this stack of sulphur, and it will convert it into energy. And once they get enough energy, it'll create whatever's here. So this is worth 8,192 EV, I think the energy thing is called in this. If I take this out, then all diamonds will get eaten. But yeah, it's worth 8,192. So every time I get 8,192 things in here, like I've got my quarry taking all this useless cobblestone into here, then I get a diamond. Which seems a bit pointless considering that I've got 4 diamond blocks in here, but there you go. Just in case I ever need a few diamonds. And actually, before we start playing the multiplayer, full proper war thing, we're going to nerf this significantly because it is a little bit powerful, but for my needs, it's good. What else have we got? We've got a floppy disk. And we've got HAL 9000 over here. Hello. How are you doing, Dave? I think you got the wrong guy. Anyway, I built a load of these, thinking that I might need them, and I don't. The smeltery, shall stick the aluminium in the smeltery. Right, so what I wanted to do today was build a power suit. Yes, because the nano suits are well and good, but it does run out of charge fairly quickly. And it doesn't protect me from everything. I mean, it doesn't make me invincible like a quantum suit would. Which is kind of what I want, obviously. So, to make a power suit, first we go into the crafting guide, obviously, and we look up power. I think all the parts of the power suit are prefixed with the word power. So we've got our helmet, chest plate, leggings and boots, as well as a power fist. But first we need the tinker table. Tinker table, it's actually got a few recipes in the config file, and we've enabled a couple of them. We've got the IC2 ones, and we've also got the thermal expansion ones, which is quite nice. So we want an emerald, a machine frame, 2 electrum ingots, and a redstone transmission coil. How do I make all these things? Well, I've got some electrum already. An emerald I don't have. Or do I? Let's have a look. No, I don't. I've got some slime crystals. Oh, they don't want to be in there. They want to be in the other room. Let's just have a look. Yeah, stick them in there. Make some tools out of them later on. So I need an emerald. I know where a village is, so I could probably trade for one. And I also need a machine block. That's fairly easy to make. I think that's gold and iron. I've got plenty of that. And a transmission coil, which is silver and redstone. Very easy. So I shall get started making all these things. Oh, I don't have any redstone powder. I was making tree taps for some reason. Okay. Oh god, lagging like crazy for some reason. That means I have to dip into the blocks. I'm running out of redstone. I'm sure I had loads of it, but maybe not. Actually, something else I wanted to make, I'll make that later, is a meteor tracker. But again, I'll make that later. So there's our transmission coil. What else do we want? Oh, there's a piece of steel in there, it's useful. We wanted a machine block, which requires glass. Do I have any glass? I do not. Let's go and grab some. Now, something else that I might as well point out is the incinerator, which I had the quarry hooked up to before I sent all the crap stone into the energy manipulator. And basically what the incinerator does is, if you pipe into it, then it just destroys whatever goes in there, which is quite useful sometimes. If you've got completely useless stuff and you don't have an energy manipulator like I do. I'll take out a stack of that and put it in the recycler which I built. Yeah. And there's the big mess. I might quarry that later actually, that might be fun. Quarry's going a-okay. I shall grab some sand with my magic spade. Well, how much do I need? I think that's more than enough actually. Jumpy jumpy. I've got loads of rubber trees. Actually, I'll just show you this. This is how I dealt with having big holes. I just put a layer of dirt over it. Don't tell the EPA. Okay, stick that in there. I'll just put a stack of this in the recycler that I built. Can't remember whether I did that last time. Don't think so. I think you've seen plenty of IC2 because it's been around forever. The recycler makes this stuff called scrap, which you can make into UU matter. I'll get onto that at some stage, I'm sure. But for now, we are making... Oh, I need to cook this glass up, don't I? Okay. While that's doing, I'll just stick some more stuff in here. And what else do we need? Gold and iron. Got some gold there. Oh, I could make some of this iron into blocks. I've got tons of blocks of stuff, actually. As you notice, I've got 19 blocks of copper, 30 blocks of tin. I'm rolling in it here. Can't make blocks of plastic though, which is a bit of a shame. I'll make my lead block. I'm getting a bit sidetracked here, aren't I? Block of lead, lovely stuff. Nasty texture, but we'll deal with it. Oh yeah, blocks of iron as well. Whee! Such satisfaction getting these big blocks of stuff. Oh, we've got our glass. So I'll leave some of that in this chest, why not? And, oh, I don't even need 6, do I? I just need 4. So I'll make that comme ça. And there's a machine frame. What else do we need? I think we needed an emerald, don't we? So I shall nip off to the village which I found, which is the unlucky village. I'll explain that to you when I get there. Right, here we go, the unlucky village. Oh, there's a man listening to music there, lovely stuff. I'll demonstrate. You see, the first sign was that a meteor dropped here, so there was loads of lava pouring out onto all these crops. Also, there's battle towers all over it. There was something else as well, I can't remember what it was though. But yeah, it's quite unlucky as far as the village is concerned. Right, I believe there's a guy who pays you for getting loads of wheat. Who's this guy? Testificate. Oh god, two emeralds for a grafter, good grief. Make that much cheaper than that. Oh, an emerald for 8 cookies. Oh goodness, what happened to this house? It's very tumble down. Go away. What about this music man? An emerald for 5 apples. Ah, 18 wheat. Okay, we can do that. 1, 2, 3. I should have brought some bone meal actually. There we go. Let's go and find the guy. Woo! Oh, did I trample that spud? No, I didn't. Thank goodness for that. There's a man with a fox on his head there. Hello. Oh yeah, the cookie man. Where's the... Oh, they'll have all gone inside, won't they, because it's dark. Where's the man who wanted wheat? Where he gone? It's times like this when I wish there was a wait button like in Fallout 3. Come here. Ah, here you go. Here you go, sir. 18 wheat for your emerald. Magic. Right, I shall nip back home and... yeah. Actually, yeah, it's been hit by 2 meteors. By the looks of things. Oh, God. These poor villagers. And we're back. I shall stick this in here and have a kip, and then we'll be back to it. Right. So, I think we've got enough now. I think... oh, actually, I shall transmute a new emerald. Oh, I got 3 out of that. Cool. I'll keep all of them in case. Put my diamond back in. I'll stick the emeralds in here. I think an enderman might have just spawned right behind me. No, he spawned outside the window. Where is he? You can see him on the minimap. There's the sorting storage place I was going to build and gave up on it because creepers kept blowing it up. Right, so here we go. So we want that, and oh, I left the transmission coil in here. Whey! Power armor tinker table. Where's this going then? Good question. I'm running out of room in this place. I'm gonna put it near the computer. I say computer. That's flipping HAL 9000. Terrifying. As you can see, I'm a big fan of 2001: A Space Odyssey. Right. No modular power suit items found in your inventory. Make some. So this is where it gets quite complicated. For we need lots of things. So we can either go down the IC2 route or we can go down this route, which is the thermal expansion route. There's actually vanilla recipes that are really, really cheap as well, but I'm not using them. Output, please. Oh, there's quite a few ways to make these things. I quite like it, and I think they're all quite balanced as well. So copper and silver, super, super easy. I've got crap tons of copper. Perhaps not quite as much. Oh, I've got blocks of silver as well. Wonderful. So I shall grab those. Is silver particularly good at conducting energy? I'm not entirely sure. And that. Should be able to make 8, 16, 24. Magic. I have 2 blocks of copper and 1 block of silver. Right, so there's our wiring. I'm going to put away some of this stuff actually. Plop that in there. Stick that in there. Okay, what's the next job? We need a helmet, which is just iron. Oh, that's easy. So, I shall grab... where are my iron blocks? I'll take out 4 blocks of iron, I think that should be enough. Oh yeah, plenty. So I want my helmet. I want my... how do you make the chest plate? It's a bit odd. He's like replace certain bits with wiring. I think it's the same bits actually, so I'll do that. Chest plate... leggings and boots. The boots are not the same. There we go. Why would he change it around for that one? And how about the power glove? How do we make that? And that's a little bit more complicated. Yeah, we need another electrum. Grab that. That's made by you smashing together gold and silver, by the way. So we'll stick our electrum there. Wiring. And the rest was iron, wasn't it? Was it like that? No, it was 1 wiring actually. Oh, that's useful. Iron. And 1 power fist for me. And would you look at that? How cool does that look? Right, well this does absolutely nothing at the moment. I'll just put my iron back. I'll make another block. Or 2. Didn't actually need 4 blocks, we only needed 2. Stick that back in there. Right. So there's my power tool, but this will eventually negate all my other tools. But for now, it's kind of useless. So what do we need? This is the tinker table, and as you can see, the things have shown up now. So basically, the idea is, each of these things requires a different item. For example, having the axe capability, I don't know whether this works with tree capitator or not, but maybe it does. Having that requires 3 irons and a solenoid. Same for all the other tools. The shears only require 2 irons. The tiller requires 2 irons. The lux capacitor. Okay. That's really cheap, is that? But everything you do uses energy, so you need a battery as well, which requires capacitors. So, let's see if I can explain this. So a capacitor is like a battery, and you can either make a new capacitor every time you want some more energy, or you can just charge it up using IC2 things or mechanism things, which is quite nice. So let's have a look and see if I can make a capacitor. So LV capacitor is fairly cheap, it costs paper, or you can make it using an RE battery and 2 wiring. I think I have a spare RE battery actually kicking about. An HV capacitor requires either a lapotron or an energy cell frame that's full. Wow, that's a lot easier than doing that, I must say. But the MV capacitor requires energy crystal. Okay. I reckon I'll make an MV capacitor for now because I know how to do that. An energy crystal is just a diamond surrounded by redstone, I think. Just grab some redstone, put that in there. And I hate using one thing from a block because it means it's just a waste. Okay, I think an MV capacitor should be enough, but if it's not, then I can just make another one, can't I? Right, grab the energy crystal. Do I need to charge it as well? It looked like it was charged on the thing, we'll see. Pop them there. Oh, no, it doesn't need to be charged. So, either... No, you don't charge that directly. What you do is you stick it on like this. And there we go. Look at that. It's now got a battery that it can use, so everything you do on this you can tinker with. So as you can see, I'm changing how much storage it can store, so how much energy it can store. And this actually adds to the weight of the unit, and if everything is too heavy, then it means you can't run, or it'll just make you move really slowly, so you need to be careful and balance it all. It's quite nice. I think it's quite a nice feature. So now I can just charge it in here, and you can see the energy going up there. Now, it's still completely useless because it's only got one thing in it, and that is a battery. I think that's enough charge for now. Hang on. Might as well equip all the rest of my armour. Oh, look at that. I look terrifying. Fortunately, you can change the colour of your armour, though I can't remember how. If you press L, here we go, so you can change the colour of it. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hide it all. It seems to hide automatically, actually, which is quite interesting. Yeah, there we go. So now my armour is invisible, which is much cooler because I can show off my skin while having the armour on, which is a big plus for me because I'm insane. Let's just charge this up a little bit more. It's using all the power I have, which is no good. But there you go, maybe I need a better thing. Right, so let's add some modules onto this then. So I need a solenoid. Let's look up how to make a solenoid. I think it's just iron and wiring from what I remember. Yeah, look. Or you can use a machine block. I get the feeling that's not a massively balanced thing, but there you go. Oh, goodness gracious me. A little bit of lag.